yes, he's got local knowledge on a junior, but in fact, you know, great effort from Daniel.
Yeah.
He's here with the local team, Hunter Motorsport. He's put it on pole position, and that's great news for him. Lewis Sumner, 50.30, exactly 1/10 of a second slower. He's alongside. And Milo Anderson and Jensen Pritchard with Lewis Sumner and Ryan Kander not that far behind. But those three karts there, David, are very soon going to be joined by those four, I think. I'll have me pole position and that win back. 3 wide, 4 wide, down there in 6th, 7th and 8th. Jensen Pritchard, Lewis Sumner, Alex Goodson. 9th was Lloyd Palmer. Then rounding off the top 10 was Ryan Chandor.
You can see the final instalment today of Junior Rotax. It's Heat B versus C. And it's Lewis Sumner in the 238 on the TB chassis for xkart, who will go off pole position.
But more of that later as we hopefully will get things underway. And who is that sneaking into the lead of this race?
Quaker
is that
leads.
Quaker?
Yeah, Quaker leads. Garthwaite looks like he's up into second. Is it? No, it's Alex Goodson with
Alex
a good
Goodson.
start.
Cracking start to his junior Rotax journey. It's the two TB karts in 3rd and 4th. Lewis Sumner and Riley Bishop are in 3rd and 4th.
The duo of TB karts of Lewis Sumner and Riley Bishop.
Sveker, Goodson, Sumner, Bishop, Oakley, Garthwaite, Jensen Pritchard.
Yellow helmet. It says radiator flap adjustment in 4th place for Bishop. In front of him, though, down the inside for 2nd place on Alex Goodson goes Lewis Sumner with a great move into turn 1. Yeah, it just didn't quite work out for Alex Goodson, and one bad corner for him became 2, became 3. Unfortunately, he dropped down into 6th place, but he's still in the mix.
Lewis Sumner for xkart 2nd, and then that's the battle there for 3rd. Lewis Sumner is the green kart ahead, and then the orange and white kart, the Ultimate R of Zane Quaker. The 222 of Zane Quaker leads, but the gap has gone down to 0.3 of a second to Lewis Sumner. Lewis Sumner has got half a second on Hasnan Khan. Here we go. Who could have asked? This is a grandstand finish. I know you've got to be a certain age to even understand what that means, but it's a grandstand finish to this second heat for Junior Rotax. Here they come into the first turn for the final time. Then Quaker, Sumner on the bright green kart.
And it's as you were at the end. Zane Quaker takes the victory from Lewis Sumner. A superb drive from Hasnan Khan up into 3rd for Riley Bishop and Oakley Garthwaite.
It's Charlie Wolfett on the pole position from Lewis Sumner. So here we go. Lewis Sumner on the number 238. Charlie Wolfett on the pole position on the 295. We'll get these underway though, because that's a very ordered grid. Wheel banging into turn 1. Let's see how hot the tyres are. Sliding very wide indeed, and that's Daniel Minto sneaking into 2nd there and getting a little bit of wheel banging going on.
We've got on top of each other at turn 1, Joe. The 216 and the 298.
And that little fracas that happened at turn 1, David, has kind of strung out the field, hasn't it?
Certainly has. It's dropped Lewis Sumner as well outside the top 3. Started on the inside, and but he's dropped down the order. It's
down the inside of the dogleg. That was a tricky move from Minto, and he's pulled it off. And I think that was more to do with Pritchard there in the orange and white helmet. He slid a bit wide at the dogleg there, didn't he?
He did.
That allowed Minto through.
That's also allowed Lewis Sumner to get alongside and through on Oliver Fabricius, who then was under pressure. Now Pritchard is under a lot of pressure from Lewis Sumner in the green and white TB chassis kart, and down the inside goes Sumner into centre 1. Great move. He's just got to be mindful of a switchback. Doesn't have to worry about it, because Pritchard's going to get mugged this time once again by Oliver Fabricius.
Meanwhile, ahead of Pritchard, Lewis Sumner still trying to get back towards Daniel Minto in 2nd. Again, SD Racing local to the track here at Warden Law. HRS engines on those karts and local knowledge coming into 4. Daniel Minto though will need all of that local knowledge to keep the more experienced in Rotax, Junior Rotax I should say, to keep Lewis Sumner behind him. And here he is, down the inside goes Sumner on the TB kart and ahead of Minto for 2nd. I think Sumner, who, remember, he fell foul of that incident at turn 1, didn't he? And he lost a few places. We know how quick he is. He started on the front row of the grid ahead alongside Charlie Wolfett. There is Minto back. Is Minto back ahead of Sumner, did I see?
It is, and he's got a fairly decent gap as well.
So that was off screen for us. so I'm not quite sure how that happened, but I suspect Lewis Sumner may have got things wrong there, because Minto has got a gap of 7/10 of a second there. Daniel Minto, a fine second place there, finally settling that one against the xkarter Lewis Sumner with the xkart team. The second row of the grid is another specialist here at Warden Law. However, Daniel Minto has been a specialist in the lower classes, as we've got a non-starter there, David. Oh no, he's got to win. So Daniel Minto, first proper weekend at the national level in junior Rotax alongside Lewis Sumner. Was that Lewis Sumner who's...
No, two non-start. Lewis Sumner's not starting. He's there. That was Riley Bishop with problems as well. But Sumner's kart, they've got problems with that kart. I'm not quite sure what they're doing to it, whether they're trying to bounce it into
Maybe
life.
Get rid of some air bubbles or something in the field. Yeah. Whether or not Lewis will be able to get up to his grip position, I hope so, because he's deserved to be fourth on the grid on the second row. Can they get away first time with Charlie Wolfett and Garthwaite side by side?
Oh, Minto's round.
Minto's round. Minto off at the start. Whether or not he was helped remains to be seen. We've got a kart on driver's left, and then up 6 places Jack Robinson, but even more places gained by Lewis Sumner.
Yeah, great start for a few. Law dives straight back at him down the inside.
And Garthwaite comes back in.
And then they switch round again, and that's going to allow Lewis Sumner, I think, up onto the back of the two of them. Here we go with a superb switcheroo.
Yeah, local knowledge there. A little bit of contact there, unavoidable really in the closeness of things. It's Lewis Sumner who's got ahead of Jensen Pritchard. We'll see where Gandor is. He's still very much there, David, in 6th place.
He's behind Lewis Sumner, who's in green. We then cut to Finley, but we've cut to Riley Bishop, who was in green as well, the same kit. In 5th place, Lewis Sumner's got a 5-second penalty. Could that be for being in the incorrect position at the start, as he was still weaving through the field past Marshall Post?
Probably. Not sure where he'd be in the results with that penalty. Lewis Sumner 7th, Oliver Fabricius in 8th, Jensen Pritchard was 9th.